back again. So let's see what we get. We have number 68. So number 68 gets us this cheese Rapokki. Essentially ramen and Rapokki, or rice cake if you will, in a nice good cup. So let's get cooking. We've got our noodles, got our rice cakes, and cheese powder. We're going to chuck this all in without spilling things. I'm going to chuck some nice boiling hot water. It does say to use a microwave, but I don't like using the microwave because I think it puts a weird taste into it. So we're just going to use the kettle. So let's get to it. You don't eat this. It smells very, very cheesy. They usually do these cheese powder sort of noodles, I've noticed, but when they do smell cheesy, them actually tasting cheesy is very, 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 very. All right, so we're gonna let this sit. It says 3.5 minutes in the microwave for 700 mil, as I said, for 700 watts. But as I said earlier, I'm not using that, so I'm gonna give it a bit more time for using a kettle. So let's let this cook. I reckon it's about time that it's finished, so I'm going to give this a stir and dig in. Doesn't smell too cheesy. Can't have a look. So I'm going to start eating. Finished. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. It's got a little bit of a spice. It's pretty mild though. Quite cheesy. I think it's a bit cheesier than a couple of the other cheese ramens I've had. The rice cakes are nice. Maybe if I actually did put it in the microwave, it might be a bit better, but I'm pretty content with this. But for those watching, I probably would recommend following instructions, just in case you don't actually have a kettle. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll give these a 4 out of 5. They're pretty good. I'll definitely buy these again. They're really enjoyable. Nice little snack to have as well. All right, cheers.